And we continue now with Katherine Harris and her attorney Joe Clark is with us. All right, Katherine, I got it, because we've known you a long time, and we've discussed at length the personal attacks. And I watched this movie. I thought everybody else in the movie, they tried to kind of play it straight. They took some shots, but they took the most shots at you. And I even confronted. Does that bother you at this point, or do you let it all go?
Well, you know, it's just the historic facts that are so distorted. I mean, it's rather outrageous. And so the idea that the others were allowed to review their scripts and Baker can be perceived as something really strong and his daughter can be in the film, but then they make up my dialogue. The writer admits to making up scenes and dialogue, and it's kind of outrageous. I was never giddy with that kind of weight of the world on the shoulders. And the last thing I like is the spotlight.
Katherine, isn't the issue that as the co-chair of Florida for Bush, the concern was conflict of interest?
Well, you know, I would have thought that, except for before I agreed to be one of 8 honorary chairs with no official responsibility, I looked to the Attorney General, who was in charge of Florida laws, and he was actually running Al Gore's campaign. So I felt that as long as I didn't have an official role, and because every Secretary of State before me and every elected cabinet officer independently has always been in those roles.
We're just out of time. Katherine, we thank you. Joe, we thank you very much for coming on.